to media. Radio to media. Radio to media. Radio to media.
On FM 103.9.
Radio to media.
On FM 103.9.
Listen to Truth Radio 103.9 FM, live from Freetown. That's True the Last.
I hope that our visitors would listen to the song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. You know our music is rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But if a man steal a mango or breeze blow up a woman dress, bet your life we making headline in the foreign press. True, true. Lamba bombe fa, lamba roba, lamba de la da, di la roba, la domba, di la da. We had a little riot in this town. The headline it got, you'll swear the whole island was burning down.
Sorry.
But I had to laugh when a visitor...
Good morning, Freetown. Good morning, Sierra Leone. It's a hearty welcome to another edition of Stop Press right here on Truth Media. Truth Radio 103.9 FM and across our various social media platforms. My name, as usual, is Christian Conte, and the program is Stop Press that brings you a discussion of the most topical issues that happen across the country. Stay with us, and we have lots of issues to discuss here on Stop Press. Quickly, I just want to let you know that, today, it on table they say we get an interaction when we get the talk now. We only get the opportunity for, get interaction with we. And tell which one I think. Today, now the opportunity, and the number one I will call go there on the screen. It's 239. I will send calls, not even send messages. Now send calls in, and we'll have you on the program and tell which I think you want for you discuss here on the show. It's going to be very interactive. This now on our show, and it's an opportunity for tell the media which I want for the discuss. Stay with us. My name is Christian Conte, and this is Stop Press.
I hope that our visitors would listen to the song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press.
program is Stop Press on Truth Radio 103.9 FM and across various social media platforms. Get we on YouTube. You also can get we on we Facebook page. The short code na 239 and shortly we'll open phone line and you will send you call and get a conversation with we. Tell we waiting you want we for to discuss on the show. This morning we want to start with the dailies, the newspapers, and they will pop up now on our screen and we will give you just the headlines of the newspapers making the news across the country. My name is Christian Conte and stay with us. This is Stop Press. I take this very first newspaper. I want to start with the Public Review newspaper. As you see on your screen, Public Review newspaper says High Court orders Justice Momoja Stevens to pay child support after DNA confirmation. USL bans class reps amid reports of a widespread misconduct. So those are stories and more stories on the Public Review newspaper this morning. More newspaper stories for you on Stop Press. Another newspaper we have says Mayor pushes for holistic approach to Kush crisis. Premier News newspaper. FGM child rights activists feel betrayed by President Bio. Mayor's mitigation. Yes, council launches upgrades at Congo Market. So these are stories on the Premier newspaper. Grab a copy of the newspaper. The Night Watch newspaper says, over unfolding drug scandals. Is SLPP guilty or not guilty? Pictures there of the Vice President, Dr. Julia Jallo, His Excellency the President, Dr. Jos Mada Bio, and the cocaine lord, Jos. With allegations that he's in Sierra Leone, although that's yet to be confirmed. And of course, the chief minister's photo is there. Then down, you have pictures of the new SLPP chairman, Songa, and the deputy, Robert Kondi Makagbo. Those are stories on the Night Watch newspaper. More newspapers this morning. New Age newspaper says no more university class reps. Interesting stories there. The university has banned all class reps. Although we have a lot of more important issues that affect the university, but we're starting with banning class reps. It says energy access is now 36% from 16% in 2028. There's a picture there of Vice President Dr. Mohamed Julde Jallo. More stories for you on the New Age newspaper. The Watch newspaper is the next paper we look at. It says tension rises as political rhetoric deepens ahead of 2028 elections. Sierra Leone shines on continental stage. These are stories on the Watch newspaper. Grab your copy of that paper for details of all those stories. More newspapers this morning bringing to you on this Monday morning. Another newspaper, Concord Times newspaper, one of the most consistent newspapers always out. It says public pressure mounts for review of Security Port's $25 airport security fee. Where Security Port is the body that is responsible for providing security at our airport, and they are the ones collecting the $25 fee, and pressure is mounting. A lot of people are complaining. This morning, my colleague sent a message that he's traveling and there's no internet facility, no Wi-Fi at the Freetown International Airport. So these are stories on the Concord Times newspaper. Grab that paper. And one of the most consistent newspapers, always out in colored, Monday to Friday, even Saturday and Sunday, is Awoko newspaper. Awoko newspaper has UN at 80, Sierra Leone honors global peace legacy with flag rising and wreath laying ceremony. Germany grants £28.2 million to boost Sierra Leone's development drive. It says mining boom defies slowdown. Sector nets $1.55 billion in 2024. Grab a copy of the Awoko newspaper for details of these stories. The News 24 newspaper says Musa Tarali speaks tough on government response on drug proliferation. This is speaking about a short audio released by Musa Tarali where he is calling for government to do more in the fight against drugs. From plans to progress, Ambassador Goli's vision for Sierra Leone. Mr. Amara Briwa delivers transformative keynotes at MWC 25 in Kigali, Rwanda. These are stories on the News 24 newspaper. Grab a copy of the newspaper for details of that story. Another newspaper this morning, the A to Z newspaper. The A to Z newspaper is published today, says President Bio commissions maternal center for excellence in Kono. This is talking about the recent event in Kono where President Bio, opened up this very new maternal center for residents of Kono and the environs. Lots of other stories on the A to Z newspaper this morning. And we come back home, Truth newspaper this morning has as its big banner headline, Lake Son 4 under siege. There's a picture there of a tractor in the lake. And this is one of, our touristic sites. It should be a reserve area, in fact, and it's under siege. Why Sierra Leone should back Zainab Bangura to shatter the UN's glass ceiling? This is an advocacy, started by Sarah I, and we're taking it up. We're advocating for our own Zainab Bangura to be the next UN Secretary General in 2027. It says, keep sucking. Early detection saves lives. This is a story that mixes humor and education. It talks about, breast cancer. We're ending the breast cancer month. And the final story on our front page here says, Information Minister appeals for unity in fight against drug crisis. These are stories on the Truth newspaper. And that's how we start the program today. Welcome to Stop Press right here on Truth Radio 103.9 FM. My name is Christian Conte. And, after the dailies, we start with a very important story. And, you saw it on your screen just now. Maybe we'll just pull that up back. We start with a story where the Information Minister, Cherno Oba, has appealed for unity in the fight against Kush crisis and all general drug crisis across the country. And he made this call, following a clashback that he had. He went to his social media handle and posted something personal, very personal. He was here in our studios and he spoke very passionately about his son, going to both school. I'm not talking about Creole, yeah, we all get for understand. So the minister be there, he talked about in Pekin, where they go both school. Even before he become minister, say they introduce him to drugs, not school. After I put that poster up, I talk about her with the permission of in Pekin, both school take very personal and reach out to the minister. I think they're not really making statement. According to them, it's Alex they give the school bad name. So the minister come out and say, no, this is not about giving the school bad name. This is about speaking up and protecting the school itself. And they talk about saying go about academy and in willing for support other school them for speak up. Because this is not a thing where we just think, say, it not happen. So when somebody of in caliber, somebody like a government minister, come up and say, this don't happen, na so side, and me can be involved at some point in time, they force her to take drug, this shows that the issue is serious. And we want to commend the minister, for speaking up. That's why he's on the banner headlines today saying he spoke up. And we want to join on for say, we all need for speak up. If at all we need for combat Kush and other drug crisis, now we will talk about that. Now it go down. I'll give a typical example. This morning, I go through my social media platforms and I get a couple of colleagues in Liberia and they share with me, and people in Liberia, they actually go to the Pushaman, the host now. They stone the host. I not say that, and I don't know for do. We not go justify mob justice in any shape or form. Quite recently, people didn't get her, and one Pushaman actually they stone her until they die. Yeah, na salon. We not they justify anybody for use mob justice. We think say the security sector able handle the situation. We think say police were involved always. So now like big people they go na house. This is how desperate they are for rid the country of drugs. So do you have the big? If public officials they don't can talk say this is real, this is happening, we don't get post like Kindo money, don't get testimony, don't get other people that they be bold enough. Most of we within our corner will shame for if you can't talk to me, because not involved in this. So but for somebody come up, means say it's something very serious, we need for come together. We need for make palaver to receive. We need for address the issue, as Sierra Leoneans. Then they take me to another very important issue. We're still around the issue of drugs. This morning I see the mayor take to social media and they say it's about local government ministry. Say they not respond it with details for the appropriate authorities for collect corpses. The mayor say currently we get about 6 lady body there. They are cross with streets there. And they wait for the local government ministry for actually give some direction, guidance, waiting for happening. Say, but still, in don't decide, say, as mayor, not to roll down the over collect bodies there, not there within the mandate of the Freetown City Council. But because of progress and for the city in sake, since in a mayor, in they go ahead, then they go collect them bodies then they. This is what we want to see. Now, this one for see that collaboration between government ministries. That time we spend for debate, whether for do this, whether not for do this, we don't waste time. If we able to do them, let's work together. That is the only way we'll curb this menace come on our country. And definitely, we here on Truth Media, we have the call for the authorities. They need for, be proactive. The mayor don't call out now, say, we're not sure waiting to kill them people there. Let's assume, say not to push they kill them. More assume, say not to drugs. Waiting to kill people there when they're on the streets. Maybe we need for do autopsy. What if somebody somewhere don't decide for eliminate a certain set of people there? Mostly young people there, we vibrant. What if? I'm just saying. We're just assuming. The only way we're going to know, now if they do autopsy for them bodies there, and we understand waiting kill them, say, okay, now this kill them or not to this kill them. I always give me an example of where I go to a beach, and we see body there, and later on the police come, they take the body and then go, and the family they can't say, oh no, autopsy. We don't even know anything kill that person there. And according to the investigations we carry out personally, we're noticing the person might not even die of drowning because the police officers, they call it dry drowning. Dry drowning means, say, you don't die at this water. Literally means, say, you don't die, person can't dump an air. So we need to investigate things like that. Why people they die. Maybe it's poisoning. Maybe it's some other scheme where they're around why people they die and they left in our street. But we need for investigate and also do autopsy. A few days ago, we get a case now, Wilberforce. We say some unknown people they just come, they take lady body, they carry ban, that they being gone. Then they because some stare, we report them go there, and we get a conversation with possibly in charge of the grave site and all that. And if you stop people, they forgo bury at some point in time until they investigate this. So they get some back and forth with these people. Then. These are all things we call on government for look at and collaborate. This feds, not to one person feds, not to Ministry of Local Government and get the feds, not to Freetown City Council no more get the feds, not to we as media practitioners get the feds. Now we all need to be serious about this fight and read year of drug crisis. I always say, you never know what can happen. We all get picking away to go to school. If you enter school and you become affected, then you get to understand, say, this is serious and it's something that we should look at. So here on Truth Radio, we always the gay platform for, if you think, say, this is something we should discuss further, which you not only do now in our various communities for lead this fight against drug crisis. The number, go there on your screen, as I say, it's 239, and at any point in time, we open phone lines. Call in and join the conversation because today, we want to talk to yourself today. Well, as we get the conversation, just call in, make a contribution, tell you what you think so we can do better, and some of the issues that we think say we for discuss more. Because for probably 2 weeks, Truth Radio decide for look at drug issues. And it's now a national conversation. Thanks to us starting it. It's a national conversation. Everybody's talking about it. And another one across the country. When the media take up something, we fight to the end. We get all the answers we want to get the authorities for Canada speak to it. And at the only way that they will get authorities for answer and solve some of the society in crisis. The name of Christian Content, I will deal with you here. And for bringing you more issues, I want to take a short break and listen to some music. And we'll definitely come back and pick up some of your calls and discuss more issues on the local tabloids.
Every morning with truth in our hands. No more silence, we take a stand. For the people who cry for the dreams that fade, we speak for the hearts that justice betrayed. Radio True Media
On FM 103.9.
Radio True Media
On FM 103.9.
Now we voice, now we power. True Media go shine like tower. We no go fear, we go talk. Even if they know I make we talk. True Media Radio on FM 103.9.
Now God we dey afraid and not true we dey preach. Freedom of speech, now that we
you no go believe this. Orange Money cash out fee don't count down to only 1% for any amount you cash out.
Young lady, now true say Orange Money they charge now 1% for cash out?
Yes, sir. Just 1% of the amount where you want for cash out.
So if I cash out 1,000 leons, now 10 leon no more they pay?
Exactly. 10 leons for 1,000 leons.
So me picking, if I cash out 100 leons, now 1 leon they pay?
Yes, ma. Just 1 leon for 100 leons.
Wait, bar. If I pull 50 leons, that now only 5 cents that they pay?
Now you don't talk so.
Wow, this one fool me much. I know one day here is such low fee. Orange Money don't make things easy for we all.
Now, cash out for only 1% of the amount with the widest agent network, na Salone. Now the cheapest cash out fee, no more stress, no more high fees, just easy transaction. Orange Money, they any outside you go.
Are you tired of missing all your online meetings due to unreliable internet? Or are you paying too much for your internet and experiencing low speeds or even struggling with connectivity during video calls, streaming your favorite football match or show? WorldLink Communications Sierra Leone Limited, authorized reseller of Starlink in Sierra Leone, is here for your businesses and enterprises with super fast, unbeatable and affordable speeds here to cater to your needs. At WorldLink, we provide local support anytime, any day. To know more about our services, visit us at our office at 115 Beach Road, Lumley, or contact us on 080 000 111 or 075 000 111 or on our website at sl.wlnet.com. WorldLink Communications, empowering connectivity in Sierra Leone.
Too slow.
I no want make you worry. Signature Connect don't come na Salone. Signature Connect when a fiber internet and microwave coverage we get did na Salone now. And it come from make the internet problem done tapata. Signature Connect where they na number 92 Regent Road Hill Station don't come we package them. We go sweet you. When you connect, you dey get 3 days free trial for both postpaid and prepaid options. Then package and sweet then get 700 for small homes, 900 and then 1,250 for smaller office them and business place them. And save for corporate services them. You dey able use the internet for connect to CCTV camera, laptop and phone and other appliances them where you get na you host or you office. Now forget to Signature Connect. Day for all man. Contact them na 072 568 290 or 033 233 620.
I'm a Stop Press on Truth Radio 103.9 FM. You know, we take a short break and take a commercial break also right here on the program. You know, we continue the conversation. You know, we don't talk about drug issues for quite a while, you know. And I remember somebody telling me, say, you know, when we drop this, we will drop and when you know we get to a point to say we all collectively come together and we know say this is a serious fight and this is a fight we should have together. Like I don't say, you know, we will not justify mob justice, but we don't begin to see areas then within Salone and out of Salone where people and communities don't begin to come together and take this fight for themselves, because this is a community fight. We all know the people where they sell, we all know the people where they deal, and all these things are communities. But if people don't come out, people don't know, tell people, they say, no, this we need for stop. I think say this fight go very difficult. This is not about government. So government get this fight no more. Yes, we blame the state. Yes, they need for put things in place for ensure say people know and transport and drugs and come inside the country. Yes, but as a community, as people, you know, we need for do something for their part of this fight. We get a clip we will play shortly, where I think so we'll try to get on the screen, where people then galvanize and decide to beat somebody because they say in a dealer. We'll just look at them. Okay, so that's now the images what they see now of an incident will happen where they see this guy they sell drugs, mostly it's tramadol, so people then galvanize and come together and beat them, and this now how communities they don't decide say then they fed drugs. I keep saying it's a difficult situation for we SSF. We keep saying communities for the part of the mobilization for help government, but we not say we'll beat posse you killer. No, Dandy, we not get right for Dandy. That is with the authorities, police day. We get other NDLA, National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. Then also about drugs, there's a rightful process to go through. But we like the fact that communities are involved, but also so more for treat people there. That process again, you're right. Even inside there and see somebody choke person, a killer, you have to go to court for prover beyond reasonable doubt. This person ain't commit this murder. So a lot of people go see person say they sell drugs, beat them to death. No, it's good for communities to rise, communities to support the fight, but we want it to be done legally. We get laws that are this country. This country is not a lawless country. Although some people they want to decide for be lawless, but no, we're not for allowed that day. Let's go through the right process, the right procedures, the right laws. You arrest some, or you get scoops. Say somebody they sell drugs on side. There are always authorities. Make police know. No matter what you will say about the police, they are very good police officers. They are people who are committed to the fight against eliminating this country from drugs. Make them know. And if they not follow up now, then you can come to the media. Make yourself know. Make yourself do your own follow up. And we are every day with the follow up. Myself get some people at the follow up on drug related issues. Now in school, in the east end of Freetown. If I'm not in the east, it's in the outskirts of Freetown. And when we're done with investigation, we don't put all things together. We get all the interviews, get all the facts right. We definitely air here, Truth Media. We definitely make a day part of the conversation. But today, I really want you to call and be part of this conversation. Make we get for you from now. Since we started this program, it's only been about me talking to people, mostly media practitioners, sharing thoughts and opinions. It's time for UNASEF for the part of the conversation. Tell me inside the loopholes and some of the things that UNA thinks we can do for boost up this fight against drugs and any other thing in our society, and things that we are thinking for the get a conversation. Some of my parents can send me Facebook message, some can send me message. Joyce, I need to talk about this thing. Una tell you say this is happening in our communities. We want to talk about it. And then if we not talk about it now, then I can blame me. But most times I can just blame me. I need to talk about this. The issues are so many to talk about. So it can take somebody for come up with a conversation, and that conversation now we will carry through and sure say we get to the bottom of it. So the numbers will be on your screen. Call at any point in time and be part of the conversation. We look at another story where they on the front page, and we get a lot of pictures where we go on. You're going to see the pictures on the screen, and there's a story where we carry on the front page. It says Lake Sonfon under siege, and this is very important environmental story. This story was done by we colleague Edouard. In name Esther Yenokabia. Yenokabia is the president for Sierra Leone Reporters Union. Edouard with Ibrahim John Sisse. So it's a collaboration. They go into this community side, like some Fonde, and take these pictures. They also get some videos, and they brought out a very powerful story. Like some Fonde, one very nice place where a protected area, outside tourists can come for go watch the lake. It gets a lot of flora and fauna. I also see flora and fauna flowers, then they're around, very good one. Then we get some animals the way we really see other sides, so some creatures then this lake that they thrive. And this is a place for the give money as a country. Other countries you go to the reserve forest, then reserve areas, them, touristic sites, then it gives them a lot of money, but they destroy them. And if you see heavy machinery. And there are a lot of allegations. Some people then say a foreign company, that they mine the locals then say, the company has no respect for their own local authority. But government don't put a ban. Government don't put a ban on mining in this area. But mining continues in this area. And we're so happy that we colleagues them, go out and bring this powerful story to light. These are things we always want for the media to do. But again, it comes to resources. It's not easy. For the Freetown, go as far as like some form, get these pictures, get people to talk to, get authorities to speak up. It requires some resources. And this is an investigation will be supported by BBC Media Action, funded by lots of other partners. They come together, European Union, etc., come together and do a fellowship and say journalists, they need to go out and get stories like this. Not all tell them more politics story. We need powerful stories like this about the environment. These are things that affect all of us. We look at like now some minor thing, but if you know the implications of things like this, Sideway, we for they get money as a country. Other countries then they protect. We get and we're still mining. Destroying with communities. Then this is something that we do a follow up on them. We really do a follow up on them, and we make sure we continue to bring such stories out. Now I make it on the front page of we newspaper this morning. It's about the environment. The environment is a very powerful thing where we know they talk about much. And when something affects the environment, it's going to affect all of us. We want to say kudos to we colleagues them. We put the story together, and we're here. This is not a story written by ourselves. Not to write this story. Our colleagues them put them together, and we give our front page prominence, and we share the story. This is what we do here. It's about collaboration. You get a good story then, we share them, because we all have one agenda. And the agenda where we get to Truth Media is to make Sierra Leone a better place for all of us in we own very little ways then where we can do them. So that's the story. Grab a copy of Truth newspaper and I'll show you of a very powerful read on the story. Lots of other stories happening around the country. Another very important story we'll capture in the newspaper is about 13,000 withheld results. So students, they don't take them WAS exam. They expect to go college now. Some results they don't be released. We have 13,000 of these results then held up. Some or most of them, they say examination malpractice. We don't get the details. This number is quite large. Forget 13,000, they say examination malpractice. Maybe we need for dissect them. Saying that this happened, these people they catch your phone, on at these schools they happen, something happen and all that. I think parents and people who see this exam deserve to know the details. For just all PK result, no more say examination malpractice. It's tough. Having prepared for exams for how many years, we need to forget the details of these, and I think WAEC, the Ministry of Education, need to speak up a little bit more and give it details. Everybody understand, say, these are the issues that have happened, and then they lead to some of these stories, and then they lead to results being withheld. The number I gave you for call, it should be on your screen, and it's 239. Call and be part of the conversation. Like I say, we always get a monologue now. They talk me and me guess them. And today I just decide, say, let's have your calls. Call. Tell what you think about the program. What can we improve? What you think, say, we know they talk about, who we talk about. Because that's the complaint you get always. When I need to talk about this, hey, drivers are afraid for talk about this. Here, not so they would afraid for talk about, as long as the facts are there. So call and be part of the conversation. The number again is 239. The program now stop press. Because we go. Take another quick commercial break and come back and continue the conversation. Don't forget, say 239 at the number for call and be part of the conversation. My name is Christian Conte and this is Stop Press.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
Aisatu, you know say this Christmas celebration I get for sweets, eh? Lifan gets one big surprise for all the loyal customer them.
Wait, not to that Lifan Christmas bonanza where they see all over the place you they talk about. I see them say where you buy any Lifan Okada for just 18,500 new leons, or them Lifan tricycle na any brand from Freetown to Kenema or Makeni, you they get one free raffle ticket for the grand draw will go happen live inside January.
Yes, so one bike equals to one ticket. The more you buy, the more tickets and chance you they get for win.
And the price them where I see them sweet, so you can win 5 brand new Lifan Okada, 10 higher TVs, 10 Kovacs generators, 10 higher refrigerators, and 10 higher freezers.
A total of 45 lucky winners go win across the 3 branches. So make sure say you not left out at this promotion, yaso.
Go now, na the nearest Lifan branch na either Freetown at 24 Main Motor Road, Congo Cross, or Kenema na 65 Hanga Road, or Makeni na 24 Lontaro. Or call the number 077 360 000 for buy you brand new Lifan motorbike for just 18,500 new leons, or you find Lifan tricycle. And get ready for celebrate big this Christmas season.
Lifan Christmas Bonanza. Buy, win, and celebrate.
Musi besi yite tedube onjarama. Harai wafia adani en hikakadi.
The 6th National Fula Cultural Festival and Awards, where they happen on the 23rd of November 2025, na Wilkins Road, Katko Hall.
Don andi non si inama NFCF ko wowikon. Hikano mera ni on surprise jano. Beiditi e ko wowikon. Timbi, Tali, Nuro e Poda.
And the ticket price then go be 100 leons, 300 leons, and 1,000 leons.
Are kadi welta no dem e wombe antin de community men on.
And the award category go be Best Social Media Influencer, Best Bakery, Best Restaurant, Best Seregu, Best Medical Practitioner of the Year, Best Entrepreneur, and Best Full Organization.
What's on yeji today, November 23rd, Katko Hall. Meden happy on fo Kosadi Modon Kotori.
By Pullo Yagal no Willy, Pullo Yagal no Foti, Pullo Yagal no Willy, na will to come woni Pullo, Pullo Yagal no Willy, Pullo Yagal no Foti, Pullo Yagal no Willy.
Corruption, now we country ain't no good though.
You don't hear about the Green Public Work?
Wetin na the Green Public Work?
The Green Public Work, or GPW, na branch na the Labor Intensive Public Work, where also na branch inside the Productive Social Safety Net and Youth Employment Project.
Do ya tell me more?
The Green Public Work na $3 million package, where they part of the $42 million, where the World Bank and UNICEF through the government of Salon provide as overall support for the Productive Social Safety Net and Youth Employment Project. Green Public Work, they operate na all the major cities dem na the country, from Freetown, Bo, Makeni, Kenema, Koidu, Port Loko, and Banff. The projects they provide temporal work for 6,000 young people them, whether between 18 and 35 years. Now the city them where are called Sojisno. Them young people here, they plant stick and also help clean the streets with the help of the council there. From the $3 million support, the council go pay salary to them young people here and support them with equipment like tricycle, protective gears, and plenty other things them where they go use for do them work.
Well, this na good news for young people then.
Yes, and for ensure say all waiting there inside the Green Public Work project come out fine one and all water, the Anti-Corruption Commission go monitor the implementation. If you get any complaint or concern, but waiting they go on inside the project, now for call the ACC, now then free line, when na 8515 from any mobile network. The ACC go keep your complaint secret and go protect you when make the complaint. Now the World Bank, together with UNICEF and government of Salon, bring this message to you.
This fight is really.
Welcome back. The program is Stop Press. So they come to you from Truth Radio 103.9 FM. My name is Christian Conte, and I always bring the program to you Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays here on Truth Radio and across various social media platforms. And we always talk about the negative things that happen, because we want to change society. But sometimes it's good we talk about positive things too. Not to say good things happen. We have good things really happening in our country, and we get people and individuals that really make progress, where they support government in development. And one thing we'll talk about definitely is the new maternal health center, maternal center of excellence, which is definitely a new era for women there, Nakono and the environment. So the president, be there and commission this new facility. We get a video of Dande. We'll go and listen to that video and definitely come back and talk about some of the other issues around the commissioning.
I know Kono has been known for its diamonds, But today, this land gives the nation something even more precious. The sparkle of life, health, and hope. The true wealth of Kono, as I've always said, and Sierra Leone lies not in the precious stones beneath the soil, but in the people who work upon it, in the strength of our women, and in the future of every newborn child. Over the last 2 decades, Sierra Leone has reduced maternal mortality by more than 70%. This maternal center of excellence marks a new beginning. It brings together all the stages of maternal and child care, from pregnancy and delivery to newborn and early child, under one roof, as we can see. With 120 advanced surgical and neonatal facilities and training spaces for health professionals, it will deliver safe, respectful, world-class right treatment right here in Kwedu. It will also serve as a national training hub for doctors, nurses, and midwives, proving that quality healthcare does not depend on geography, but on the vision and commitment of the partners in this case.
Well, that's the new Maternal Center of Excellence, commissioned by His Excellency the President, Dr. Julius Maada Bio, right in Kono. See why they admire the place. I just wish we get more centers like this. So, one, thank the private sector and people who come together, non-government organizations, and the government of Sierra Leone for collaborating. This is what we want to see. Imagine if we get small something, decide, say, okay, my own hometown, or my own district, or my own village, or my own community at the NAC chest, make something like this day. The country will develop. We don't always need for the wait for government. As government can put something. No, this idea of waiting on government should stop. They go to communities, then we all man get jeep in the community. One small road no more, all man get jeep there. But people don't come together and mobilize. Okay, more grade this road. More put stone then more just pack this road so that we must be able to ride and not spoil safe. We always think say government for doing. Yes, government has a responsibility for do some of them here, but we self as people, not always going to wait for government. So this person not just wait entirely for government to a partner with government, private sector, NGO, and they can put something as beautiful as this, I just wish, I will get something like this in my own community. So don't to Eastern, we'll come Eastern, no. But I'm sure, we will have a lot of collaboration like this, and more people are going to do things like this. And this is a very beautiful place, Some side we don't be the epicenter of diamonds, blood diamonds, for the better part of it. What about Corona diamond, we remember no more, and blood diamonds. The movies we see, blood diamonds, we share across. People that get this impression of Kono, diamond no more. Maybe we need to take some of these things to the international media. May they know say we're also developing as a country. We're also making progress. So why is when they call out government for the things that we not they do right? Let's propagate the good stories and share these good stories because it's a mixture of good and bad, and it makes society a better place. Call them out and talk about the things that we for be done better, which is our responsibility, and it's also their responsibility to listen and do it. But we also need to amplify the good things because it makes all of us look good as a people. We're not going to say now we're stagnant as a people. No, we make some progress. Whether it's a good progress, when a beaucoup progress we make on a small progress, it's up for debate. But progress is being made, and let's also share those stories. So we just hope to say one day, the president will also commission something like this, for other districts, for Makeni, for Kenema, for Bo, for Pujang, across the country. And we look forward to that. And we also want to just look at a few stories before we wrap up, So we don't open line for people to call, but we don't see people to call it all. But these very same people now will send message saying that this was discussed. This is an opportunity. We're talking about Jamal Mayeri. Now we send me personal message. We're not talk about this. Let's talk about it on air. Saying that this we'll talk about, then we're going to say, okay, these are the issues affecting the various communities. So it's not to we no more for the talk which you want to talk. Now, which una wants as a community, which una thinks is topical, let's have a conversation around it. The short code is 239. Why should we wait for them calls and they, there's a very interesting story here on Standard Times newspaper, a story we don't follow during the week, it says police disrupt with duty peace meeting at Bintumani Hotel. So there was an event which happened at Bintumani Hotel, and a group of women gathered and said they are launching their organization, a new organization. And according to them, this organization then decided for couch women together for support women generally. You're not getting for do party politics. So if you're APC or SLPP or any other party, political party, the women they come together and support you. Maybe not even financially. Just come together with one voice. Say, we want to support women. This time around, we want to give women a symbol for the presidency, for members of parliament, for councillors across the local councils. Now, this organization said and therefore, based on the conversation with them. And, somebody be very prominent, Zainab Sharif be there. And Zainab Sharif, they are the forefront because, according to them, Zainab Sharif is somebody down there in the world of music and entertainment. She has a voice. If somebody like can day before and speak up, other women they would think say more galvanized and come together. But what happened, according to them, police stopped them from having this event. The conversation they say they say they don't get clearance. When we talk to them, they say police say they don't need clearance. You don't need clearance for go hold a meeting inside Bintumani. If you want process in the street, then you need a clearance. So this is what exactly happened, and we think say, authorities need for the speak up to be a little bit more. We don't see the police even talk about this at any point in time, except at Misa or I don't see a press release, I don't see a conversation by the Sierra Leone police saying this is what happened, and we not stop there. Now so happened. They don't go by this rule. Let's have this conversation, because if we don't have this conversation, we start thinking police want to stop people then from expressing their freedom of speech, freedom of association. These are things that give the country a bad name. When they do ranking, Salon they rank very low in some of the indexes when it comes to freedom of speech, freedom of expression. Because if people want to hold an event in Bintumani Hotel, even if it's a political event, more association a political event, it's what's the inside Bintumani Hotel now, Ola. And me no ever think say you forget police clearance or whole event inside event. No, as long as you not come out, disrupt, traffic. You don't need a police clearance for that. The police self don't confirm that to this organization. So once is a scenario where the police speaks a lot more to the public, and also I think the police PR we need to be proactive. When I know wait just until happen, they want to pull press release. Just last week we had a conversation about Wataki containers and all that. When I know wait until people then speculate, say this they happen, they want to pull press release. This is not so true. Be proactive, share the information, and we'll definitely bring it here on our platforms. Whenever police pull press statements and make a statement, we are always here to amplify it. We are not need for wait, forget rumors and allegations before not share. So this is a story we just want, draw the attention of people, so we could not end the show without having this conversation. We lines are open. If people are not call right now, we'll look at the messages when I don't send, because some people prefer to send personal messages and say, get this conversation, and we'll look at it and see the issues that we could bring up, because we really want to get a conversation and not just kind of sit down and talk, waiting we think are the issues. Let's get it from you. Let's say, okay, now these are the issues, then we'll fully discuss. This is not a monologue. We always don't call for an engagement and a conversation. And going forward, we're going to do more of that. Definitely in subsequent edition of we program. I wrap up with one final story, and this is a story that's been making waves on the newspaper. It's had a lot of interpretation, and the Calabash newspaper this morning says Dutch drug suspect just to be extradited. This is the story following a statement by the Minister of Information, and a lot of people they don't get their interpretation. But what most people have interpreted is that, government they work on, extraditing just if it ain't at the country. What we have not had clearly is government saying, okay, there. Government never clearly say this person there, but government still say they work for extradition. So that means if it ain't. And these inconsistencies and confusions, make people speculate. Maybe we need to speak more clearly about some of these issues. And if we talk about them more clearly, people will understand. Because even among we as journalists, I don't see a couple of people who are editors saying, now this the minister mean, now this the information minister mean. Other people say, no, now this I mean. So maybe speak about things more clearly and not just left room for speculation. Whatever it is, we know say government should be working on ensuring that international credibility is maintained. But sure, you can't have drug issues now. We don't get a lot of locally we get drug issues then. We can't cope with an international scenario talking about drugs. So I should say the Attorney General, Minister of Justice, to work on this, and we'll have some very positive information. Thank you very much for being part of the show today. All the one that we did listen and you want to get a conversation with we. Our lines are always open. Truth Media, our numbers and they're out, and you could grab a copy of a newspaper. Our numbers are at the front of the newspaper, and you can send us a message, whatever it is. We're here to discuss the issues. If you get issues that we think, say, nobody knows what to talk about, no media institution knows what to talk about them, that's why we're here. We'll definitely bring it here and have a discussion and bring the authorities for talk about them. Thank you so much for being part of the program today. Today we decided to do monologue, We don't have a conversation. Most times we have a conversation, today we just go and make an just me, get a conversation and listen with safe. And one more continue this advocacy where people they don't take up now. Local communities don't decide, say, we will end this drug crisis in our country. And it's a very good thing. The only thing we go say, we keep repeating, let's do it respectfully. Make we no embark on mob justice. You don't need to beat anybody. We wanna know somebody who involved in drug business, wanna call authorities them, you go to police and do things by the law. So in a country of laws. If person can beat you, you say no glad for that day. Everybody is a suspect. Once you go police, you go court, they prove say you're involved in everything. So thank you so much. Keep listening to Truth Media. We got loads of interesting events lined up for you. And thank you for being part of our journey. My name is Christian Conte, and this is how we wrap it up. Do have a wonderful day. I know say it's a busy Monday for all of us. Thank you so much, and do have a wonderful week.
I hope that our visitors would listen to this song carefully, because it's true. They try